Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1946 Smith Corona Clipper vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in the USA, and it has that really classic typewriter look and feel to it. Margins are located behind the carriage here. You just push the button like that and you can move them. I'm just going to reset these once I load the page. You just want to make sure that the margins are in between the two paper fingers in front. And I'm just going to keep the paper fingers on the edge, but you can adjust those. And you can test the margins. You just want to make sure you don't interfere with them. And those look good to me. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch forward 1 notch and skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. I switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it on top, to the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. Very reliable, quick. The sound is amazing. Nothing else sounds like it. That's why it's named Clipper. The print looks really good. Pica typeface prints 10 characters per inch. Can't beat a well-tuned up classic Smith Corona. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. You're going to flip the color back to black. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side. Very smooth. Margin release on the right side. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release to get past that and type all the way to the end or until you get stuck on that paper finger there. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction manually, just flip that switch down, it'll swap it to the left, flip it down again, it swaps it to the right. So it's just an interchange. Just every time you flip it down, it switches from one side to the other. It does have an automatic reverse. When you get to the end of the ribbon, there's a little metal piece called an eyelet. If you don't have one, you can tie a knot and it just catches on one of these. Just catches on this little thing on either side and it will pull to the side that it needs to go to. So it's an automatic ribbon reverse. This is your touch control. The higher up you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit the keys harder for them to print, but they respond faster. The lower you go, the less tension. Carriage release on both sides, super smooth. And carriage lock in the front here. You lift it up. Where is that? Lift it down on this one. Push it down, it releases the carriage and locks in the middle, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't bang around there causing damage to your internal components. To unlock it, you just move the carriage to the right like that. Carriage release on the left side, very smooth. If you pull this little lever out from the knob, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.